Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm back with another reading. My channel will go through a name change. I haven't changed it on YouTube yet. The Hermit's Lamp. Um, I'm changing the name because I am going through a transformation, which will also affect my channel, to where we're raising this, my messages will come to on a more higher vibration, like a more wisdom coming through versus worrying about what, the past person is doing, or your ex, or and taking it a little bit deeper, and bringing that self-awareness, self-healing type of energy into the channel. So you'll get more videos like that. So Adani's Tarot the name will change. It's already changed on other platforms. I will also make that change here on YouTube. So just in case you see it, it is me. I'm still here, and I want to do more, dive deeper into this knowledge and who I am meant to be and how I am meant to serve the collective. Okay, so starting off today, I'm going to be using my Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. It's a wonderful deck. Um, it's an oracle deck, but what it does is it unlocks ancient wisdom, giving us like a direction. I mean, the name of it is called the Gateway. So we'll get some messages from that, and let's see what Spirit wants us to know. If you're new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. Okay. And join the tribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you as you do so. And before I end, I will get us some cards from the Healing Yourself deck, which is a wonderful deck. All right, Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? What do you need us to know? We give thanks. I open myself to receive these messages, and I call on divine protection. As I do so, keep all negativity away. We drive away any forces or energies that are against us and our divine mission, and any forces or energies that are not in alignment with the truth, with authenticity, with our highest good. So it is. Giving thanks. What did I pull? Awakening Ancient Wisdom. Awakening Ancient Wisdom. And I just said that this deck is one of those decks that, brings that ancient wisdom. And that's the first card that we're pulling. It says deep inner knowing is emerging within me. And we see this cup that's overflowing with this wisdom. So, we're taking things to a higher vibration because, the time is now. The calling is now, and it is time for us to awaken to our true self. There's now knowledge and ancient wisdom that is about to be, that has been unlocked, in us. Okay, this message is for someone that's chosen, the chosen ones, the ones that's here with a higher purpose. This is your message. You're given the Holy Grail, okay? The messages is here. There's a deep inner knowing that is emerging now, that's going to flow out of you. You're not going to understand where you're getting this information from. Maybe you're already feeling that. You just know things, okay? So awakening ancient wisdom, and I'm going to read because we want to get all that information. Let's see what the guidebook says about awakening. So it says, deep inner knowing is emerging within me. The wisdom of the ages dwells within you. It is arising now. The chalice of wisdom is being offered to you. Pay attention to the coincidences, signs, and synchronicities around you. Profound enlightenment is growing within you, even if you're not aware of it. And what the universe wants you to know is the wisdom of your ancestors, your predecessors, and all of history exists deep within you. An inner portal is opening as the sacred information pours into your consciousness. You have always possessed innate knowledge, but at this juncture, simply by being still, you're able to access it with even greater perception. You're a wise being, and your wisdom is very supportive and helpful to others. So, questions to ask yourself to understand a dream, sign, or synchronistic event. Ask yourself if this symbolized a message from the ancients, what would it be? How can I access even more wisdom within myself? How can the wisdom of the past help my present and my future? All right, so you're being offered this chalice, which also looks like Ace of Cups. You know, the Ace of Cups in the tarot, it's like that. It's like that new beginning, that new deep um emotional fulfillment. So this ancient wisdom is going to, like, it's a blessing from the most high, from your ancestors, from the divine. It's kind of like this new love, this unconditional love that is being offered to you right now. This is something that you're going to be deeply passionate about, being able to support others with your wisdom and your knowledge. You've been carrying around this knowledge for a while now and refusing to share it with others. But this is the time. This is the time that you were created for. So you're going to notice that your dreams are going to be more intense. You're going to have more like experiences, paranormal experiences, signs and synchronicities going to be happening. You might start seeing numbers. You might start seeing feathers, coins, and things like that. You're connecting. For some of you, you could have connected with an ancestor recently. Maybe you've connected with someone who had like a lot of knowledge. You know, they could have been a seer. They could have been like a priest or priestess. You've tapped in to a higher force. You could have connected with a mentor, someone that is very knowledgeable with like messages or things of like spiritual context. So I'm speaking to someone that is, you know, overflowing with wisdom and knowledge. Okay? So that's the first card. And under the deck, it says, looking deeper. Wow, looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance, and you see all these crystals. So I don't know if you're connecting with like using any type of like tools or things like that, or maybe you did something with some crystals recently that has unlocked this ancient wisdom. Okay. You could have reached out to a deity, someone, you know how they have like Thoth of the Egyptian pantheon, you know, wisdom, one of those like teachers of the emerald tablets. You could have tapped in or been reading something that has taken you deeper. Your spiritual path is now about to go deeper. You've unlocked a level. You've unlocked a level like in a video game where levels, you know, as you complete one level, another more advanced level has unlocked for you. Okay, so that's for somebody. Igniting courage is here. It says, I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. So, of course, igniting courage is going to be here because this path, you're going to have the courage. You know, you're going to have the courage to do this work. You're going to have the courage to put yourself out there. It's not something that is widely accepted. You're going to have people that are going to come against you. Then you're going to have people that are going to speak down on you, people that's going to call you crazy. Some of you come from families where, they're still into traditional religion, and what you're doing, or what you're about right now, is not what they stand for. Those people are going to come against you. You're going to need the courage to go on this journey. You're going to have, like, that fearless attitude where you're not afraid of what or whoever that will try to stand against you. They have a lot of people that, you'll see them on their X, which back to Christianity, or, when they come against any type of, like, opposition, they run back to the church. You can't unlearn what you've learned. You can't unsee what you've seen. You cannot go back to sleep after you've been awakened. So you're going to need that courage, okay? You're going to need that courage to keep pushing forward, knowing that you are protected. You have that ancient protection, ancestral protection. You carry the banner of truth. You carry some of you are actually the person in the family, the one that breaks the generational curses. Some of you, you're the one in the family that was brought here to, free and liberate your loved ones. Some of you, you're the first person in the family that's going to take, this path and use it to help the generations that are yet to come. That's you. You carry the banner of truth. And you see this person is wearing, it looks like a purplish blue, kind of like the color of the third eye chakra. So some of you are very gifted. You could be, someone that, even as a child, you could see things. You've always kind of had a knowing. You can predict things before they happen. Your dreams come, when you dream, you could dream of someone and they'll contact you the next day. You have prophetic dreams. Some of you have these ancient gifts that you just didn't know how it came. Some of you are very creative. You were born with, like, a lot of talents. You can know how to paint, draw. You can know how to crochet. You can know how to create things. You can know how to sing, play an instrument, and you just don't know how you were able to do that. This person is on a horse, and we do know that 2026 is the year of the fire horse. So it's this year that you are meant to unlock this ancient wisdom that you were given. So let's see what Ignite and Courage has to say in here, because we want to go deeper. So it says, move forward fearlessly, gather your inner forces, and take a risk. Speak up for yourself by honoring your truth. This isn't the time to be timid or hold back. Go forward gallantly with your banner of truth waving in the wind. You are a light bearer for others. So the universe wants you to know that being courageous doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that in spite of fear and hesitation, you take action anyway. It's all right to fall down. Just don't stay down. Do not allow yourself to be limited by the beliefs of others or even your own beliefs. Face your fears, go beyond the boundaries of your self-imposed barriers. Live passionately and boldly. Wow. Yeah, go forward fearlessly. Like I said before, you're carrying the banner. Some of you are meant to be in leadership positions. You're meant to guide people, lead people. Some of you have been playing yourself very small, and you're the real deal. You carry ancient wisdom. You might be on a level where people might not know or see, your value. You could be on a platform where you don't have that many followers. So people sleep on you. And they're focused on people who have like large followings, not knowing that the person that has the real gift, is hidden in plain sight. But Spirit wants you to continue, go forward. Don't look back, charge forward. Take this information that you carry to the people that you're meant to support, because there are people that you are here to, to teach, to give this knowledge to. Okay? When the teacher is ready, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So the time is now. Wow, love that, love that, love that, Spirit. Give us one more card. Let's get one more from this deck. Cultivating prosperity. Wow. So this is our outcome card. This is our outcome card. And at the bottom of the deck, it says exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. And look at them. They're standing on top of the globe. So this is like this, that's awakening. This action that you're taking right now, you might not see it, my dear, but you are cultivating prosperity. Cultivating prosperity. It says the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Wow. So these steps that you're taking, this path is about to take you, it's about to bless your life. You might not see it now, but you're sowing the seeds that you reap a major harvest. You're planting the seeds right now, that your loved ones are going to continue to benefit from generations down the line. Look at all this greenery. Spirit wants you to know that you do not have to worry about anything. Some of you all are working 9-to-5 jobs or graveyard shifts. You're like, I can't follow this path because my bills don't go away. We're in a system where you have to constantly, rob Peter to pay Paul. You have to constantly work and never getting to that destination. Is like a hamster wheel. But Spirit wants you to know, once you go on this path, it's going to unlock generational wealth. You might not even see it right now. These seeds that you're planting right now, you're about to exceed expectation. Like, you don't even know how high you're about to grow. If you've been struggling with finances, with money right now, just know that money is coming. Money is coming. Keep doing the work. Keep planting the seed. Keep watering this project. Whatever you're doing, no matter how small, keep going. Don't stop, because it's going to bear fruit. It's going to bear fruit. Let's see what cultivating prosperity says. It says a stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. Wow. Take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. Right now, you are moving towards receiving an outpouring of money, energy, time, and love. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have. For the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. Wow. Give what you have, collective, for whoever this message is for. Keep giving. Keep being of service with your gifts, and you will receive in return. it's going to return to you multiplied. And this is not necessarily saying go out and give money. No, that's not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying that this is a time of taking action. This is the year of putting things in place. You need to strike while the iron is hot. I don't know if there's been this project that you've had on your mind. For some of you, there's things that you've started and you've put away, a lot of procrastination. You don't have the energy. You're too tired. By the time you get home from work, you're exhausted. Spirit said, keep moving forward. Because consistency is the key. No matter how small you feel like that effort is, it is also a drop of a million drops that's going to be. It's still a drop. It's still something. Done is better than perfect. Just do it. Like the Nike thing, just do it. It's going to bear fruit. Some of you are destined to be very, very abundant, to live an abundant life, to live a soft life, easy life, with all the luxuries, all the comforts, and everything you desire. That's your destiny. You're destined to have that. And some of you could have the gift, the ancient wisdom to attract wealth. Some of you are meant to be wealth coaches. Some of you are, for those of you that are into like the magical spell works and things like that, you have the gift of money magic. Some of you have those talents. You're meant to be of service, help people to unlock this wealth. Let's get the wealth in the hands of the right people. It's been taken away from certain people, and only a certain group of people have the wealth. Some of you are here to bring that wealth back to the rightful owners. You're able to teach people how to grow wealth. Some of you have that talent. Some of you are meant to be in the financial businesses, wealth coaches, investment, analysts, teaching people how to invest. Some of you could be in trading and things like that. That's where your wealth is going to come. You're unlocking this ancient wisdom. Some of you have ancestors who were business people, who knew how to make money, who were wealthy. You need to connect with them. Let them pour into you that knowledge. You're going to exceed expectations. So whatever that project was supposed to do, you're going to go way above that. You're going to go way above expectation. You're going to be on top of the world. I mean, this is growing, and look at them on top. I soar into excellence. So you're tapping into your mastery, self-mastery. Whatever you're doing, you are a master at it. This ancient wisdom, you see where it's flowing out, is going to get you moving. If you have any dreams, please write them down. Write it down. No matter how insignificant you might feel that dream is, write it down, because you are receiving information right now that's going to unlock prosperity and abundance for you. So let's look into this exceeding expectation message. Wow, this is a powerful message, guys. It says, this is the time to dream big and stretch yourself. Exceed your own expectations, and definitely exceed the expectations that others have of you. Wow. People are going to be shocked. You're about to go above and beyond what people ever thought you could do. Some of you come from family members where they say, oh, they're never going to amount to nothing. Oh, they all talk. They all talk. So this says, and envisage that in the days ahead, you will be stepping beyond what others anticipate for you, and so it shall be. You may have been playing small, but now is your chance to dream big. I think I said that. Yeah. Expect miracles. Believe that the best will occur for you, and it will. Make plans, big plans for the future. Do not act as if you're inadequate in order to make others feel secure. In the months ahead, you'll be exceeding inner and outer expectations. Get ready to fly. Wow, love it, love it, love it. This is the deck, guys. Gateway. Amazing, amazing. So, some of you have been playing yourself small, like I said. You're about to shock people. You are about to shock yourself. You don't even know how. Oh my goodness. This is about to take you places. Some of you are going to be internationally known, renowned. Could be, I don't know, an author. You could be, I don't know what you're doing. It's going to be different for different people, but it's about to take you like places that you'll be the first one in your family that have gone to these places. You're about to touch people all over the world. Dream big. Do not play yourself small. You might play yourself small, but what you're sitting on, the type of knowledge and wisdom that you have, oh my goodness. You're way larger than you even think. And I'm speaking of people that are very humble in nature, which is a wonderful, wonderful way to be. And that's one of the things that Spirit loves about you. You know, no, in spite of like your wisdom, your expertise, you still are able to connect with like everyone and treat everyone with respect. You know, you're very wise and humble. You know, you're not one of those people that, you know, you just want to show people that you know everything. No, you're more accommodating of everyone in your environment. And that is a blessing and that is a gift. So, and the reason why you have that is because you are supposed to connect with different cultures, different people from all over the world, which you are. Get ready to travel. You will be traveling. I'm speaking to someone who could be traveling. I'm speaking to someone who could be buying land, purchasing land. Maybe you're going to start living off the grid. You could have thought about it. Maybe buying land and building your own property the way you want to build that home, custom made. I'm speaking to someone in real estate. Real estate investment. I'm hearing that as well. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what healing that we need to do to get us to this, what needs to be healed in us to unlock this blessing, to give us the courage, the strength to victim consciousness. So victim consciousness. So that's one of the things that we need to heal. Under the deck is rejection. Okay. So the reason why we're playing ourselves small is because, you know, you're still focused on, you know, things that happened in your life, the trauma you experienced. You know, some of you have, you know, mother wounds, father wounds, church wounds. You have different types of traumas and you're focused on, you know, the things that have happened to where you're not able to see your full potential. You're just always expecting that, you know, something's going to happen that's going to, you know, sabotage. It's kind of like a self-sabotage. So victim consciousness. So it's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying, life is unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me, I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you are losing your power. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you are creating. So we need to stop, like, pointing fingers. Remember, when you're pointing a finger to someone, you have four fingers pointing right back at you. And understanding that, certain things that we've gone through in this life, those are aspects of ourselves. So everything always comes back to the man in the mirror. Even as a child, things that we've gone through. Yeah, you are innocent, but we have to understand that this life, we came to this life, we choose the families we come through, we choose the parents we come through, because we are all energy. Some of us came from past lives where certain types of karmas need to take place. So you have to find the perfect family or outlet where you can experience that trauma and heal it, so you don't have to repeat it, and you can elevate yourself and ascend to the next level where you're able to enjoy something better. So that's why some of us come through and have certain types of dysfunctional experiences with certain families. We chose those experiences because we needed to, settle debts from past lives. Some of these people in our families are people we've known before, we've experienced before in some way or the other. You could have been the villain in a past life. And you need to walk a path where experience, rejection, so you can understand what the meaning of love is. So when you are in the presence of love, or you know how to give love. So that's why we choose certain types of experiences in our life. you know your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others, telling you that you don't deserve better, and keeping you stuck in a financial rut. You need to build your internal confidence, self-worth, and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It is also it can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion, and love. So instead of blaming others, how can you turn your pain into power? Tell your story. Embrace what happened. Speak your truth. Your lesson, your story could be of help to someone. Some of you, that's also your mission as well. You're supposed to use your experiences to teach others. So instead of the woe is me situation, find the gems and the nuggets. What did you learn from it? How did it change you? How did it, how did you profit off of it? Maybe you're meant to profit off of it. Maybe that's how your wealth is going to come. You're going to turn your pain into power, your trauma into triumph, right? You're going to rise above everything that set you back. Phoenix rising. Yeah. So that's what we're here to heal, and that's going to unlock this, abundance, this new life, this ancient wisdom, this holy grail, this chalice of blessings that's coming towards some of you. because this is a way for you to free yourself of everything you've been carrying. And under the deck, you did get rejection. You did get rejection. You could have a fear of rejection. You could have a fear that if you do bring yourself out and, walk this path, that people are not going to accept you. Use rejection to grow, expand, and build yourself. So it says, feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. So that means it causes procrastination. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn, and improve from your experiences. If you are a writer and you sent your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers. Use that rejection as a motivating force to succeed. If a person that you have feelings for or felt a deep love towards have rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there who is more suited to you. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guarded, and give up. Then they hurt and reject others. They hide behind rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith and find their life calling and heal. By picking this card, you are being urged to hold yourself in a higher regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you have learned from your experiences and will not make the same mistakes again. So, I could be speaking to someone who you've been rejected. Some of you, it could be from a romantic partner, because we do see a person in the picture frame here, and you see this energy line that's going straight to her heart. So you could still have like this soul tie with someone, that has, hurt you in some type of way, and you're busy, like, refusing to take your mind off of that situation because you're still focused on the negativity, the negative thing that happened, and it's holding you back and causing blocks and obstacles in your life. So Spirit wants you to turn that pain into power. 13, number 13, that's the death card in the tarot. Put an end to that. Transform that energy. Transmute that energy into something powerful. Learn about transmutation. Turn that situation around to favor you. You are not a victim. You are a survivor. You are an overcomer. You overcame the situation. And sometimes rejection is God's protection, is what I hear. So always look at things from a different perspective. Maybe them rejecting you was a protection for you. Because if that person was going to destroy your life in some way, shape, or form, it's better that they were sent away from your life. Some of you, your ancestors protect you so much that they can make someone reject you just because they're trying to protect you. They need that person away from you. This person could have been someone that, was not good for you. They were, juggling you and other people. You just never know. Some of you are still sitting around waiting for someone that rejected you, waiting for this person to come back. Take that energy and pour it into yourself. Take a class, learn something, learn a skill, learn a hobby, pour into that, and you're going to reap. Take that energy and level yourself up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Pour that energy into yourself. Go ahead and block that person. This person is just a distraction. Okay? Some of you are waiting on someone who is prideful. So they're never gonna, come back and apologize for whatever they did to you. You're still waiting for something. Some of you are waiting for family members to acknowledge you and validate you and apologize for things that they did to you. Some of you were harmed and abused. You were a victim, yes, but those people are not gonna recognize that or even, give you that closure because they have pride. And you know what they say? Pride is always goes before a great fall. So leave them and their pride. And you move forward with life. Putting yourself first. Pouring into yourself. Pouring that energy and that love that you were giving out to the wrong people. Pouring it into yourself and see what it brings. Some of you need to tell your story. Your story is of value. Maybe you tried to write that book before and you couldn't get anyone, maybe the timing wasn't right. The timing is right now. This is the time. Thank you, Spirit. That's for somebody. The timing is right now to take action on something. Get that business loan. Do what you need to do. Just get moving. Get moving. Stop scrolling and get moving. You should do something towards your goal every single day. Write your list. Write your goals down. Do something towards that goal every single day. It's like you're pouring into your own cup now. You're not pouring into others' cups. You're pouring into your own cup. You're not waiting for anyone to validate you. You're not waiting for the family to validate you because you're going to always be that person to them. I don't care how successful you get. They're still going to see you a certain way. That's why they say a prophet is never recognized in their hometown. You got to get away from them. You can create your own family. Is not only people that are related to you by blood. You can have family out there that your soul family. They're not all blood related to you. Blood is not thicker than water. Why? Water is life. Water is life. Nobody can live without water. So sometimes instead of focused on blood, oh, that's my blood, that's my blood. Focus on water, flow. Where is your energy flowing? Who is flowing towards you? Who is pouring into you? That's probably where you need to focus on. Not people who feed off of your energy, feeding off of you, leave you feeling drained, making you feel smaller than what you are. Why? Because you are the star in that family. But they're not going to recognize you. They don't want you to see that you're a star. Get far away from those people and go where you're recognized. And they're going to see you're going to exceed expectations. Like, did y'all hear? They'll be saying amongst us, did y'all hear so and so? Is this? Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear? So and so just bought this house. Did y'all hear? Yeah. Healing the past. Go ahead and heal that past. Heal it. Do the work. Do the healing. It's not about victim mentality, victim consciousness. No. Stop blaming others. What makes me open myself to this type of person? Why did I not recognize? Start to look within. Start to look within. Start to ask yourself questions. Recognize those behaviors that made you allow someone that abandonment issues, that when you meet someone new, you're not able to recognize that someone's being fake, just that saying something simple and nice, you're seeing it as love, but that's just that person just saying something, oh, you're beautiful. You would take that and run with it. Oh, this person loves me. They might say that to every woman they see. It's because you've been starved of that. So, you look for that. When you get a drop, when you're an empty cup, you get a drop, it wakes you up, and I get that. But now your cup is now, look, it's going to be overflowing now. You don't need anyone to validate you. You know for yourself that you are the prize. You don't need anyone to tell you you're beautiful. You know you are beautiful, beautifully made, and unique in your way. You know that. You're not moved by words. You only react based on action. You're able to recognize when anyone is love bombing, feeding you bullshit, and you're not moved or shaken by that. No, you're about people that take action. Show me. That's where you are right now, where you need to be. And when you start doing that, you're going to be able to eliminate all these unauthentic people that come in and tap in to your energy, siphon all your energy and leave you empty, and take that same energy that you have and go pour somewhere else. Some of you are dealing with people like this. When they're not doing very well, they come hook up with you, hang around you for 2 weeks, things start going well for them, and then they take all those blessings and go somewhere else and leave you, you know, leave you there waiting. Protect your energy. Stop. Don't pour in anybody else's cup. You're pouring it into yourself. You're using your energy for yourself because you're gifted. You have this thing where, you always have more than enough. There's something that you always are blessed. You're never without. There's something that you have. Use it for yourself. Channel it somewhere and create that abundance and prosperity for yourself. Be complete with yourself, and the universe will bring you another person who is already complete, and they'll recognize your value. And there's two complete people that come together to become this, unrecognizable force. That's the real love right there. Not someone coming to take everything from you and then push you away afterwards. And only coming back, because they do come back. They must come back, because once their cup gets empty, they need a fill up. And they know exactly who that person is that lifts them up, that makes them feel happier, whatever. Just kind of like charge them up, like plugging your charger. You're the charger. So some of you have woken up to this knowledge now. You're not allowing certain people in your life. You are protecting your energy and pouring that into yourself. And now you're noticing that your abundance, your prosperity is growing. Okay? There's certain people that when they're in your energy, you're going to notice that money starts drying up. Money's like scarce. Take note of that. Take note of that. Take note of the people that when you're around, you're doing good. Take note of that. Energy is energy. And if you notice that you're with someone when things are good, and that when they come into your life, something terrible happens, your car breaks down, something happens, whatever. Take note of that. Cut that person off. Block them. Get them away from you. No one is worth your comfort. No one is worth your good luck, your abundance. You're keeping your energy pure. This person is jumping from one person to the other, picking up all these negative, you know, residue from them and coming to you and staining you. I mean, look at her. Look at all this. Look at all this residue, this darkness. Look at that. Yeah, that's from dealing with someone that comes and puts all this, you know, on you. So you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your energy at all times. Maybe this person reach out, so you need to reject them. You need to know, you know, go ahead and just block that call. It's not easy. But trust me, it'll be well worth it. That's for someone. So I'm just loving the gateway oracle cards that we got, because Spirit is letting us know that, hey, we are moving in the right direction. I mean, we got the awakened ancient wisdom, now moving it towards igniting courage. So this, I mean, let me show you guys. I mean, look at where we're starting from, where we're going, and where we end up. We started with this, the ancient awakening ancient wisdom. So this ancient wisdom that awakened in you is about to get you moving, and guess where you're moving towards? I mean, he's riding his horse towards where? Cultivating prosperity. That's you. That's your message, guys. Congratulations for whoever this message is for. You are on the right path and you're heading in the right direction, and you're going to exceed expectations. This is like victory. You're a winner. And you've already done the work and healed what needed to be healed. This is the darkness. This is the shadow side. This is the shadow work that you had to do. For some of you, you're still doing it, and it's fine. But this is where it's going to take you. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. Go ahead and do the work. Some of you might have to call out those things that you use to say that you're a victim with. You need to call them out. Write them down. And then when it comes towards you again, say no to it. And once, I mean, sometimes Spirit will give us tests to see if we've really changed. You know, they could bring that person back and see how you will behave. So if you welcome them back with open arms and find yourself back in there, then they'll just be like, okay, they're not ready yet. And allow you to still continue going through whatever you're going through. Allow this person to come in and then walk away, and you go through the pain and suffering because they see you're not ready yet. But for some of you, you're going to reject that situation, and then they're going to give you that chalice, the real one. Some of you have already proven yourself to Spirit, and you've been given that, you know, ancient wisdom that you're going to use to, like, woo, cultivate prosperity, okay, and exceed expectations. So that's the message for today. I didn't know it was going to be this long, but I wanted us to get all the messages, because these are oracle cards, so I wanted to read what it was actually saying, because somebody might need to hear that. And if this is your message, because my dear, this is very positive. Say, I claim this message. Okay? You're awakening ancient wisdom, you ignited courage, and you're cultivating prosperity, exceeding expectations. I claim this message for myself. Yes. So if you're first time to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. If it did resonate, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Much love, many blessings. Bye-bye.